Ma'am, as per the latest news, Indian healthcare sector is expected to reach 132 billion by 2025 and 372 billion by 2030 because of rising population, medical tourism, increased insurance penetration as well. What is healthcare management? किसके लिए ये है और ये रोल किसको करना चाहिए और पढ़ने के बाद 2 साल MBA के बाद कहाँ मैं जा सकता हूँ? I want to understand everything.
I think this is the one and only sector which gives you an opportunity not just to make a commercial business kind of a choice, it also gives you an opportunity to contribute, give back to the society.
Students, employees ready for इतना boom तो आ जाएगा, अपने hospital तो खुल जाएंगे, but people workforce is ready right now.
They are trained to look at the sector as an opportunity.
All right, hi everyone, welcome on board. बहुत सारे लोग इंडिया के अंदर सपना लेते हैं कि मुझे लाइफ साइंसेज, हेल्थ केयर, डॉक्टर बनना है या ऑफ्थेल्मोलॉजिस्ट बनना है, और वो कर तो लेते हैं बैचलर्स डिग्री, उसके बाद उनको रोल्स अच्छे नहीं मिलते हैं. देन दे थिंक अबाउट मास्टर्स. क्या कोई हेल्थ केयर में मैनेजमेंट है? क्या कोई फार्मा में मैनेजमेंट है? क्या ये मेरा आगे करियर ये MR की जॉब जो कि सॉरी पर टिंग टोंग घंटी बजा के डॉक्टर के घर के बाहर भी और डॉक्टर के हॉस्पिटल के बाहर भी बैठे रहते हैं बैचलर्स करने के बाद, and then they do that for 2 years and then like shit I don't want to do it. तो ये वीडियो उन सब के लिए because I'm sitting with Poonam Chauhan ma'am. Hi ma'am, welcome on board.
Thank you so much, Smith.
Poonam ma'am is the program director of healthcare MBA at KG Shuma Institute of Management and ma'am is a professor of marketing and international business. आज हम सारे सवाल पूछेंगे, तुम वीडियो एंड तक सुनना. सब कुछ पूछेंगे, क्या चल रहा है, एवरेज पैकेज, व्हाट्स हैपनिंग इनसाइड द बिजनेस स्कूल, हेल्थकेयर सेक्टर ग्रो कर रहा है नहीं कर रहा. कोविड के अंदर तो हमने देखा हेल्थकेयर के तो ठीक ठाक ही था वैसे, बट आज मैम से सुनेंगे. मैम, थैंक यू सो मच, रियली अ प्लेजर टू हैव यू ऑन बोर्ड. फर्स्ट थिंग्स फर्स्ट, व्हाट इज हेल्थकेयर मैनेजमेंट? किसके लिए ये है और ये रोल किसको करना चाहिए और पढ़ने के बाद 2 साल MBA के बाद कहाँ मैं जा सकता हूँ? आई वांट टू अंडरस्टैंड एवरीथिंग.
All right. It will be my pleasure to share the requirements for healthcare management, and I'll be very happy if we are able to attract the right candidates or right aspirants who want to make a career in healthcare. Now, coming to your first question as to why the healthcare management, I think this is the one and only sector which gives you an opportunity not just to make a commercial business kind of a choice, it also gives you an opportunity to contribute, give back to the society. So it has both paradigms. You have a business side to it and you have a huge social side to it. So healthcare management definitely gives you that opportunity. I think this is the only sector and it is growing at an unprecedented rate.
जब जब लोग बीमार होते जाएंगे, मैम के स्टूडेंट बढ़ते जाएंगे.
नहीं, preventive healthcare is also very big today. Health and wellness sector is very big today, which is a good opportunity sector for us.
That's
so it's not just disease management; it's beyond disease management today.
But healthcare is going to be ever growing field, ma'am. With the junk what we're eating today, and healthcare is improving, but दवाइयाँ improve हो रही है, preventive भी improve हो रहा है, but ma'am, people are getting more towards junk, oily foods, fatty stuff. No.
So I won't get into all this lifestyle management kind of things. That's not our purview. That's people choices, and it's absolutely fine. And I think, as you are saying, people are also equally able to understand that what are the pitfalls of leading a lifestyle which is not healthy. But having said that, when we think of a healthcare management as such, we are looking at a much more holistic and a larger picture beyond your lifestyle or habits. We are looking at disease management at different levels. We are also looking at diagnostics, how well we can predict. It's not just, you might be leading a very healthy lifestyle, but might have certain preset reasons for certain disease to happen in your lifetime. But thanks to the way the technology is improving, the analytics is improving, we are able to predict it much better and hence prepare you better in advance for any kind of adversity, health adversity or calamity you might face. Excellent. So I think that's where healthcare contributes a lot.
Ma'am, as per the latest news, Indian healthcare sector is expected to reach 132 billion by 2025. And 372 billion by 2030 because of rising population, medical tourism, increased insurance penetration as well. जितना इंश्योरेंस गवर्नमेंट भी करेगी, गवर्नमेंट की भी स्कीम्स आ चुकी हैं, आयुष्मान भारत है, मेक इन इंडिया स्कीम्स है, और बहुत सारी स्कीम्स हैं जहाँ पे दे टेकिंग केयर ऑफ द लास्ट पर्सन who is the beneficiary of our taxes. तो but are our students, employees ready for इतना boom तो आ जाएगा, उतने हॉस्पिटल तो खुल जाएंगे, but people workforce is ready right now.
You mean for working professionals?
Yeah, like employees, MBA in healthcare management, or are people ready? Do you think They're trained for this?
They are trained. They are trained to look at the sector as an opportunity. As you just mentioned about the health insurance aspect of it, that's a huge opportunity sector for healthcare professionals. You talked about the population. Our population is increasing, but you also must understand that large part of our population is growing old. So aged population, geriatric care is a challenge. As a country, we face it. So today, 10%
Geriatric क्या होता है मुझे तो पता है, इनको पता है, मैं इंग्लिश टीचर हूँ, but
taking care of the elderlies. Elderly people. And when we say elderly, 60, you cross 60 and you are an elderly as far as the statistics are concerned.
Okay.
Of course, you could be very mobile, very fit after 60,
Yeah.
but that's the benchmark for looking at the size of the elderly population that we have.
And 10% of Indian population is, मैम के stats में ही पढ़ के बता रहा हूँ, 10%, and let me sound intelligent, 10% of the Indian population is more than 60 years of age, right?
Yes, that translates to around 100 million people
Wow.
who are already there.
Super.
And just in next decade, it's going to grow 3 times.
Super.
So it will be like something like a 300 million people.
I
who are
happened to
seniors.
meet Anupam Mittal. Anupam Mittal, you know, Shaadi.com. So, ki CEO, and he was telling me one thing, that the next billion-dollar companies are going to come from people who can take care of this 10% population.
Yes.
Because ये जो फाइनेंस में कंसेप्ट समझाते हैं ना, वो म्यूचुअल फंड के अंदर कंपाउंडिंग एनुअली की पावर, आज 10% है, कल 10% ऑफ दोज 1.1, यू नो, आज आपके पास 100 रुपए हैं तो 10% आपने 110 रुपए कमाए, अगले साल 10 रुपए, आप 100 रुपए भी नहीं 110 रुपए भी कमाएंगे, राइट? कंपाउंडिंग एनुअली, वो बुढ़ापे में लोगों के पास पैसा आ रहा है.
Okay.
You know?
Actually, just to share with you another statistics which could be of interest, that in the last year itself, or a year or two itself, you will find more than $6 billion equity participation has come. The sector has attracted a lot of foreign equity participation. A lot of acquisitions are happening in India, and especially that shows the vibrancy of the sector. How
Great.
the sector is attracting investments. And that will, you know, kind of help us take care of all these challenges which we can see in the future.
सुपर. मैम ये मुझे समझ आ गया, हेल्थ केयर इज इंपॉर्टेंट. कोविड के टाइम पे गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया कुछ भी कहे, बट इट वाज बैडली मैनेज्ड, राइट? इट वाज वेरी बैडली. दैट्स व्हाट आई फील when I speak to people who are in Delhi. There was no oxygen supplies, people were dying here and there, hospitals, stadiums have to be converted. Of course, the level of the things were too large, but maybe could have done better nevertheless. Ma'am, what's your take? It's going to be an evergreen sector. ये तो पक्का है. जैसे वो इंजीनियरिंग में मैकेनिकल इंजीनियरिंग बोलते हैं हम, evergreen है. ये हेल्थ केयर लोग तो बीमार होते जाएंगे.
Not only that, if you see, even for the pandemic, though you have painted a very grim picture also, which is, of course, it's a pandemic after all.
bad.
It is bad for humanity itself. But look at the way we managed it. We did our best to manage it. We tried to invest, do a lot of quick R&D, you know, go into trials with medicines and vaccines. So government did its part. The private sector did its part. Everybody,
true.
you know, in a large scale, a huge cooperation happened among the countries, among the scientists. A lot of cooperation happened, which helped us, you know, kind of tide over that pandemic. So let's look at what humanity has done to overcome the adversity also. The adversity was very big. So yeah, that is there.
Yeah, but we lost so many people, not got reported. चलो वो अलग दिन की कहानी है, गई. People who lost lives, they know, you know what they've
That's
lost.
true. That is
People who
true.
could not get the oxygen cylinder when it was required the most. I know many friends.
Yeah,
You know
that's
that was bad. But yeah, ठीक है, मतलब it's a story for another day. But it's going to be an evergreen for sure. Ma'am, थोड़ा sadist sector नहीं है. You will see death very closely if you're working in a hospital management. You will see deaths every day. You're as close to the doctor as possible.
So if you see, actually,
Not sadist is wrong, but थोड़ा sad sector I'm saying.
Not really. I think what you are looking at is just end outcome. You are born, you're going to die anyways. So it's like you're looking at a baby and saying, "Arey, one day you're going to die anyways." So right now, your pronouncement sounds like that.
Yeah.
But when you look at a healthcare as such, I look at it's a life-giving sector. It prolongs your life in spite of disabilities. It gives you an opportunity to lead a quality life, and that's what healthcare does. The science today helps us live longer, helps us stay fitter. It takes care of a lot of, you know, pre-existing diseases. It tries to manage that. If people have chronic diseases, disabilities, it tries to help them out. So I see healthcare as a huge support for everybody, for each
Got it.
individual, in fact,
Got it.
so that you live a very quality life
Done.
in spite
Convinced.
of all that junk lifestyle which you mentioned in the beginning.
Convinced, ma'am. Convinced.
In spite of that.
Positivity to hai. You're actually helping other people. You're being empathetic. You're fitting yourself, fitting in their shoes and then thinking loud. तो positivity तो है. Agreed, ma'am. ठीक है. मैम पढ़ाते क्या हो आप? ये हम तो MBA में नॉर्मल SPG में when I was doing हम तो मार्केटिंग फाइनेंस HR पढ़ रहे थे. आप कुछ is it like 2 years MBA तो है?
Yes, it's 2
First
years.
year में मार्केटिंग फाइनेंस पढ़ाएंगे. हेल्थकेयर मार्केटिंग, हेल्थकेयर फाइनेंस कैसा रहेगा?
So, okay, so if you look at the curriculum design, so initially it was, we have functional areas of management. So that's where you learn what you must
Yeah.
have studied in SPGN as
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
which is like you read up finance, marketing, HR, human resources, logistics, that's kind of thing. And then we had some domain related courses which talk about like right from your epidemiology, pharma, biotech management. But now we are having far more emphasis on business research, business analytics, Power BI, R and Python, so technology, information systems, because that is where the opportunity is coming. So now if you look at our curriculum design, a large portion is analytics and technology
Wow.
in healthcare.
तो हेल्थकेयर के साथ टेक तो लेके चलना ही पड़ेगा ना. हेल्थ बिकम हेल्थ टेक, isn't it?
Absolutely, you're right.
Wow.
It is extremely important. It is embedded into the healthcare systems.
Excellent. तो वो मार्केटिंग फाइनेंस जो फंक्शंस, कोर फंक्शन पढ़ा के यू विल बी डूइंग हेल्थकेयर. हेल्थकेयर स्पेसिफिक सब्जेक्ट्स क्या पढ़ाएंगे मैम? हॉस्पिटल एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन.
Hospital administration is definitely there.
Okay.
Pharma and biotech and biotech है. Entrepreneurship है healthcare में. There's
Oh.
medical tourism is there. We
अच्छा.
teach operations management in healthcare. So these are the courses related to very specific.
That's all
healthcare.
come in the second year.
No, it begins from the first year.
अच्छा, first year से you'll have healthcare specific courses as
Yes,
well.
yes.
Oh,
We
I
start-
thought it's going to be general management.
No, it starts. So you start integrating 10%, 20% in the first semester. Next semester, like 50%, 60% courses starts coming from the healthcare, and it starts moving more towards healthcare sector by the time you specialize, like second year.
Excellent.
you start.
तो अभी तक हमने बात कर ली कि हेल्थकेयर जरूरी तो है, नीड है, बजिंग ग्रोथ है. अगर आप इस बैकग्राउंड से तो बहुत बड़ी बात है. नहीं भी इस बैकग्राउंड से फिर भी एक्सप्लोर कर सकते हो. लॉट ऑफ इंजीनियर्स आर इन योर क्लास नाउ.
Yes, definitely. Engineers can be there. They are doctors. They are
पर
physiotherapists.
पैशनेट हो तो ही आना यहाँ पे, नहीं मैम?
हाँ, मतलब passionate से ज़्यादा, I would say research the sector. You should understand what kind of sector you are entering into. The healthcare is not your sector. It's very different from other sectors.
कोई और ऑप्शन नहीं है तो चलो भाई हेल्थकेयर मैनेजमेंट कर लेते हैं. दिस शुड नॉट बी द केस, है ना मैम?
You will not be able to survive.
मजा ही नहीं आएगा.
नहीं, आप करियर बना नहीं पाएंगे.
अच्छा.
उस नजरिए से आप नहीं बना पाएंगे करियर.
वाओ.
आपको you have to have certain commitment and certain interest. And be convinced about it that you will make a career in this sector. You have to have that conviction.
बट मैम नौकरी लग जाएगी बढ़िया तो फिर चले जाऊंगा ना. अपोलो, फोर्टिस, नारायणा हेल्थ, सन फार्मा, डॉक्टर रेड्डीज, बायोकॉन में कोई कंपनी, सिप्ला, ये तो हमारे कैंपस पे भी आ रही हैं काफी सारी.
So the hospital sector, you have mentioned lots of hospital sector.
Yeah.
So hospital sector definitely is attractive for the students, but I see more opportunity happens in the consultancy sectors. So we have a Deloitte, Marsh, KPMG. Those are the sectors.
KPMG is hiring from healthcare management? I don't believe that.
They do hire.
What? Why
Yes.
would they?
So there are different verticals that all consultancy firms have, and they come out for different roles, and they do hire from healthcare.
Yeah, actually, now I look at IT companies also come, ma'am. Accenture, Wipro, TCS, ये भी
Yes,
कुछ है?
these companies also come. These
Because I
companies
remember
also
when I
come.
was in Wipro, so there used to be in healthcare का अलग से department, and nearly 10 to 12% of the revenue of Wipro used to come from the healthcare sector. We used to call them ODC, Overseas Development Corporation Center, sorry, ODC, Overseas Development Center, and वहाँ से healthcare का पूरा division होता था, where all these companies have healthcare and pharma combined.
Okay.
Ciplas of the world, Apollos of the world, उनके IT services वहाँ पे काम होता था. बहुत ही बढ़िया यार. मैम, any other jobs which I can get? Can I go to WHO, नीति आयोग या UNICEF India healthcare पढ़ाई करने के बाद?
जरूर जा सकते हैं. But if I look at the students, they are looking for great opportunities in private sector largely.
अच्छा.
Less government sector opportunities are there.
Great.
So अगर आपको कहीं और जाना है तो ज़्यादातर आप या तो consultancy में जाएंगे या फिर a lot of FMCG companies also take healthcare students. So we have had like Mama Earth has.
Mama came to campus.
Yes,
to, Brazil, yeah.
and healthcare has, and there are many even international companies in
Which are coming on campus.
which are coming.
तो
on
मैम जो
campus.
बच्चे हमारी बात सुन रहे हैं अगर हेल्थ केयर में एमबी करते हैं ऐसे बर्बाद तो नहीं हो जाएंगे ना, पक्की बात है ना?
बिल्कुल भी नहीं.
बिल्कुल भी नहीं. All right, great. Any parting thoughts to all my students who are listening to us? Any one-liner what you would tell them? They're all 20-21-year-old, want to make their lives in MBA or healthcare management. ये क्या मैसेज देना चाहेंगे इनको?
आप सोच समझ के आए, सेक्टर को थोड़ा स्टडी करें, देखिए उसमें जब आप जॉब रोल्स को स्टडी कीजिए एज टू when you will work in the sector, what kind of projects will come your way, what will be expected out of you, what kind of roles are given, be it a hospital or a pharma or a consultancy or a FMCG company. Just study a sector a little bit and then make up your mind, and you have a huge opportunity.
That's amazing. Thank you for joining in. Boys and girls, drop in a comment section and मुझे comment करके बताइए कि भाई आपका प्रोफाइल क्या है, what's your background, फार्मा से हो, हेल्थ केयर से हो, क्या तुमने किया हुआ है, आर यू डॉक्टर, डेंटिस्ट, मैम के बाद अभी ऑफ्थेमोलॉजिस्ट भी पढ़ रहे हैं, और पूरा टाइप करना, माई नेम इज दिस, ऑफ्थेमोलॉजिस्ट हूँ या डॉक्टर या डेंटिस्ट हूँ, MBBS किया है या आपने BDS किया हुआ है, एंड आई एम मोर देन हैप्पी टू रिव्यू योर प्रोफाइल एंड गाइड यू कि आगे क्या करना चाहिए. और वीडियो को लाइक पक्का करना और अपने व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप के अंदर अपने बाकी हेल्थ केयर वाले दोस्तों के साथ पक्का शेयर कर देना. थैंक यू सो मच बॉयज एंड गर्ल्स, टेक केयर, बाय. थैंक यू सो मच मैम, टेक केयर.
Thank you so much.